So y'all know me. My favorite kind of lives are the ones where there's absolutely no game plan. We're coming into this. I just dropped a link in the group. I'm like, hey, I'm about to go live. Who wants to come on the show? Boom. Within a minute, we got the people coming on. And you know what? We all of a sudden decided to go East Coast versus West Coast. So we got CJ and Greg coming in from the West Coast, representing the West Coast. What's going on, guys?
It's cracking.
What's going on? And then we got Jeff, the lone. Well, I'm East Coast. So we got East Coast up top, West Coast down below, the way it should be, right? East Coast and West Coast.
Love it. Let's go.
All right. So why don't we go ahead and get started? Jeff, why don't you just kind of give us a quick rundown? What are you seeing over here at East Coast real estate?
We are hot. We are on fire. We have pretty much zero inventory. You list it, it sells. I keep telling people I'm going to start building cardboard box houses, and I'm going to sell those because that's about where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Stuff is just flying off the shelf. If you are a seller out there right now is the time to put your house on the market and get ridiculous amount over your ask price. And they're waiving appraisal contingencies. It's just like I got people right now coming saying, Jeff, where do I sign? You write the numbers in, and let's hope to God.
Yeah, man, that's why I keep saying it's low inventory, but homes are still selling really fast. So it's just low inventory because they're not staying on the market long enough to count them, right? Greg, give me a rundown. What are you seeing over on the West Coast?
Well, we're having the same wonderful thing happen over here in the Central Valley of California and on the coast both, to where that things are flying off the shelf, multiple offers on all properties. Right. Inventory is about 1/3 of what it should be in a normal real estate market. Right. People are, going 20, 30,000, 100,000 over and not getting them. So it's a great seller's market, and it's a great time for buyers to buy because the interest rates are so low. So everybody's winning, man. Yeah. It's going to be a fantastic 2020 was a very good year, even during COVID. We did very well. In 2021, we're probably going to break records, so we're excited.
Breaking records. I love it. CJ, what are you seeing, brother?
I'm seeing the same exact thing. It's all across the nation. It's like a different kind of virus, right?
Yeah.
It's a seller's virus, basically, meaning, hey, get your home on the market right now. So if you want to get top dollar, inventory is super, super low. Lumber prices are jacked up, so builders are kind of slow to build. And it's tough right now if you're a buyer's agent. So
right,
really tough.
So, you gotta have it in.
Let's just say, for instance, I might be bouncing around the country and moving. Maybe we'll see.
Oh.
No, but yeah. Stay tuned for that. But CJ, sell me on the West Coast. Why should I move out to the West Coast?
Oh man, there's several different reasons why I love California. We got that. Oh, can you hear me? All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, you're good.
So we got the ag, right? We got great produce out here. Great produce. We got Hollywood. We got the tech industry. We got beaches. We got mountains. We got the city. We got suburbia. We got everything over here. So that's what I love about California. Did you guys hear me?
Man, I'm mapping out my list now of where I'll be moving to. That's a true story about where I'm going to be bouncing around the country. So, Greg, tell me, why should West Coast be on my list of where to next?
Well, that's a great question. We have one great answer. I'll tie it all together, man. We got the weather, baby. I'm over here at our beach house. We bought a second home, a vacation rental home, half a mile from the water, from the ocean, and that's one reason. And I think today it's going to be about 72 degrees. Okay. So weather. Okay. Yeah. You got equity build. When you buy on the West Coast, and there's certain areas on the East Coast too, but in California, when you buy property, you're looking for an equity build.
Right.
So you build up equity pretty quick.
DJ's giving a great display right there.
And then you hold for 2, 3, 4, 5 years or to the next cycle. Yeah. You sell it off, and you do very well on the resale. So real estate is strong for that reason in California. That's why people look for that, investors in this area, more for income now and equity build in the future. Also the opportunity, to grow business. There's opportunity like TJ said. You got Hollywood, you got LA to the south, San Diego to the far south, and then San Francisco up north. We're in the middle, the Central Coast, and then the Central Valley, Fresno area, and we know the agriculture. So you can go into the city of 1 million people and in 10 minutes be out in the country and have an acre on a home on an acre and get right back into the hustle and bustle to have your real estate business. So it's pretty awesome.
Man, Greg, CJ, you guys make great cases, and you guys know. So I got my next destination already scheduled where I'm going to be moving to next, and this is a true story, guys. We're not just messing around here. Not divulging where I'm going next quite yet, but you know, after that, I don't know yet. So West Coast sounds pretty dang strong. Jeff, why the East Coast? Why should I go East Coast next?
Nick, you've been trapped down in Orlando, Florida. You've been trapped in the middle of the land. You don't know what the ocean's like anymore, right? So you have Cleveland straight up into, like Orlando, which is still miles and miles away from the beach. See, the beautiful part about Long Island, especially where I am 10 minutes from the Hamptons, and I'm about an hour away from that city, right? It worked out well being an hour away from that New York City area, right? You got the ocean on one side, you got the bay on the other. You like to fish and catch them fish? I got you, right? So not just like California, we got some of the best locally homegrown produce out there. There's no doubt about that. The East End of
produce wars. Ooh.
East End of Long Island is full of farms. Like everybody's like, "Oh, you live in the city." I'm like, "I don't live in the city. I'm a country bumpkin kind of guy, man. I've been out in the woods hunting. I've been out on the water fishing. That's what I do, right?" So it's all there. But then you also have opportunity of a lifetime, which is beautiful, right? There's some huge big tech coming in. Amazon has opened up a major distribution center not too far away from my hometown. There's a lot of stuff going on here. This is some of the best areas to have rental properties because the rents are so high. Even though the taxes are high, you still are turning profit. And then look, New York City is getting restructured, right? New York City, we're in a new world. Office space is going out. So if you are a visionary, you see opportunity, New York City in the next couple of years is going to be one of the biggest places to build huge, massive amounts of wealth. And I'm not just talking about for you, I'm talking about generational wealth.
Wow.
Because all you have to do is just open your eyes up to different concepts and the opportunity is there. It's ready for the taking.
I like it, man. Those are good sales there, man. Those are good sales. Definitely adding that to my bank of what I'm going to be able to see, I'll be able to do. Greg, I got a question for you, man. If you can go back to the beginning of your real estate career, what is one piece of advice you would give yourself?
Wow. There's multiple pieces of advice, but I'm going to take one of the best ones I can think of. Right. The beginning of my real estate career, I would say make yourself a goal for the year. Say, the beginning of my career, first year in real estate, I want to sell this many transactions. I want to make this income. So you base it on you say, here's my financial goal for the year in real estate, right? Yeah. I'm going to put all the systems together. In that first year, I want to hit an income goal of X amount, whatever that amount is.
Yeah.
And you reverse engineer it by saying it's going to take this many transactions to the average medium home price in the area.
Yeah.
And how much the percentage of commission is. And you base it that way. And then you write out that business plan, how you're going to get there. And you do the little things you're supposed to do every day to succeed. So the catch to all this is the little things that we do every day allow us to succeed or allow us to fail. It's the little things daily that make us succeed or fail. That would be it.
I love that. CJ, I see you got the dog behind you here. I got a question for you. What was the last roadblock or challenge you faced in your real estate career, and how did you solve it?
Well, the last roadblock, there's several different kinds of roadblocks, but the last one I had was my seller was kind of backing out and getting kind of greedy. Right. And didn't want to sign the transaction. He was like, I can get more money out of this. And I was just like, oh, man. And, to be honest, this is only my third year of real estate, and I'm loving it. Going back to, I forgot your name, but go set your goals. We're in March, and I've already, this is like I said, my third year of real estate, and I've already sold 4 houses, and one of them was a dual end. It's amazing. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the roadblock I had, and I was able to navigate through it. I heavily relied on my broker, heavily relied on my mentor, and called Carr, and was just able to get through it.
Yeah. I love
Ended up closing the deal, by the way.
That's the key part of that story right there.
Yeah.
Jeff, I have an Orlando themed question for you.
Go ahead.
Let's just say if you had to marry a Disney princess, which one would it be?
Oh, damn. I'd go with Ariel from The Little Mermaid.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going with it. Well,
why would you go with her?
She's got the best of both worlds. She can hang out on the under the sea, right? That's it. Other than that.
I love it. I love it. All right, we'll give you a real estate question too. But anyways, man, somebody asked me that on one of the different podcasts. I was so thrown off. I'm throwing Jeff a curveball here.
I was like, all right. I was like, yeah, let's go.
Jeff, what was the last great event you went to, and what was your biggest takeaway from it?
So the last great event I went to,
yeah.
Can it be virtual or it has to be actually went to?
Either or.
All right. So we did the Grant Cardone Unleashed the. I'm going to do two, right? We did the Grant Cardone 10X, and we also did Tony Robbins Unleash the Power Within, both virtually. Let me tell you, the mindset change that happened because it was back to back. It was no break. And if you do Tony Robbins, you're up and down and cheering and jumping and doing it. You lose weight doing that program. Like I lost like 5 pounds doing that thing for a couple of days, right? And then we went right in the next week into Grant Cardone. And it was really cool because it's 2 different flavors, right? So, you got Tony Robbins, he's real big, rah. When Grant Cardone's like, just get it done. Like, you know what I mean? So to me, I feel like those two, and this plays into like growing, right? You have to, like, I'm 8 years in the business, right? I've been coached from year 2 on by some of the best coaches out there, but still, I always have to sharpen the sword, right? I always have to get in. I always have to get re-engaged, bring that energy back to my business and my team and get them re-engaged. So it's constantly, but by far, those are the best 2 in the most recent time. Actually, I think they take the cake on everything, to be honest with you.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Guys, thank you so much for hopping on. This was impromptu getting you guys on here. Gave me some perspective too, because that's my big debate. Am I going to East Coast? Am I going West Coast? Where am I going to be going next? So gave me some great insight there. Let's crush it, guys. Thanks for coming on, and I'm sure I'll see you soon. Hey, Jeff, guess what? We're still live because my internet's not allowing me to end this. I believe it's still live right now.
Look at that. Look at that. It looks like it is live up at the top.
Right. That's the best part. I'm sitting up here hitting end broadcast, but we just got to keep going.
Hey,
all right, so Jeff, all right. Tell me a little bit more about this Tony Robbins event you were just at.
So Tony Robbins was really cool. He broke it down and he put a perspective in my life, right? It said that, look, you have to look deep inside, and as long as you change yourself from within, you're going to be able to then, give that energy to everyone, right? You're going to be to your clients, to your family, to your wife, to whoever it may be. You'll be able to, all of a sudden you change, right? It's like you radiate this, it's like a rebirth, right? It's like you radiate this new energy and people pick up on it. People are like, man, it was funny because we did Tony Robbins, and like day 2 of Tony, I had to go and do an open house. All right. So I had to go jump on an open house, and like I was so hyped. I'm sitting there jumping, I'm screaming like, you want to buy a house? Let's go. Come on in. We got a line of people that are like, this guy is crazy. Like, what is wrong with him? But they, like all the agents like, man, you have so much energy. And I was like, boom. And that's just carried over. It hasn't gone anywhere, And then when we went into Grant was like some of the speakers that they brought in, I mean, like, made you rethink the way